On August 5, 2001, Roger Carruth and Yvette Edwards proudly presented the world with a bouncy baby boy who was born in Atlanta, Georgia. You've probably been wondering where he got the nickname Ant-Man from. It did not come from any of his close buddies. This moniker was given to him by his father when he was just 3 years old. From the beginning, he wasn't initially passionate about basketball, a little strange for such a phenomenal star. In his youth, Edwards participated in Pop Warner football and established himself as a talented football player. He was a standout player who was also versatile enough to play a variety of positions for the squad. When he was only 10 years old, he established himself as one of the most talented running backs in the country. It was only after he observed his brother playing the game of basketball, he got thinking to himself that it seemed more enjoyable. He began to take an interest in the sport. When he was in 9th grade, he worked on his basketball skills with Justin Holland, a trainer located in Atlanta. Edwards became so involved and loved the game so much that he even volunteered his time at a number of different summer camps to teach younger kids how to play the game while still in high school. Edwards had to grow up without his mother at a young age when he was still a teenager. Because he was the youngest of 3 children, Anthony had a particularly close bond with both his mother and his 2 younger siblings. Anthony was only in the 7th grade when his mother died from unexpected illness. After the passing of his mom, he and his siblings grew extra close and have continued to support each other throughout the years. 8 months later, while he was still struggling to recover from such a significant setback, life dealt him another hand. Another terrible event transpired. The passing of his grandma meant that he had to say goodbye to another significant person of his family. It was said that Edwards made the following statement, "And my grandma, she was like our backbone. She did everything for us. She would come through for us in times when we lacked the funds necessary to pay the bills and keep the lights on. Since she was employed at a post office, she had consistent access to financial resources." They both succumbed to cancer, which ultimately led to their deaths. On the night he was drafted, he displayed images of his deceased mother and grandmother next to one another as a sign of celebration. Edwards never stopped believing that he could become a professional basketball player, despite life's difficult circumstances. Edwards continued to push forward and has impressed us all both with his mental resiliency and his basketball talent. Career. Anthony attended Holy Spirit Prep in Atlanta, where he finished his high school career with an impressive 29-point scoring average and a 9-rebound average per game. During Edwards' first game as a member of the Georgia Bulldogs, the team won, and he finished with a career-high 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 steals. This gave him the highest scoring output ever recorded by a Georgia freshman in their first game. Later on in that same year, he set a new season high with 37 points scored. In addition to becoming the leading scorer for both his team and all freshmen in the country, he holds the distinction of becoming the only freshman in the history of Georgia to score at least 37 points in a single game. Because of his outstanding performance during the season, he was awarded a number of accolades, including second-team All-SEC, SEC Freshman of the Year, and 4 times SEC Freshman of the Year. The Minnesota Timberwolves selected him with the first overall choice in the NBA draft for the year 2020. Edwards also had a successful first game, scoring 15 points, grabbing 4 rebounds, and dishing out 4 assists in 25 minutes of action during the victory over the Detroit Pistons. He was meant to be a substitute when he first joined the team, but because of injuries to the starting lineup, he was given the opportunity to start right away. Luck was on his side. Edwards participated in 72 games for the Timberwolves in his debut season with the team and started 55 of those games. As the season came to a close, his contributions to the team earned him a number of accolades, including runner-up in the voting for Rookie of the Year, a spot on the NBA's All-Rookie First Team, and the distinction of becoming the 3rd youngest player in NBA history to score 40 or more points. Edwards recently ended his second season with a tally of 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists per contest on average. The first time in 4 years for the Timberwolves, and only the second time in 18 years that they qualified for the playoffs under his leadership. What an incredible way to kick off a career in the NBA, don't you think? However, it's likely that there is a great deal more where that came from. Now, let's talk about how Edwards makes his millions of dollars and how he spends it. Salary. When the Minnesota Timberwolves selected your famous Ant-Man with the first overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, he immediately signed a 4-year deal with the team. However, the most important thing for you to find out is how much money his deal is worth. Over the course of his rookie contract, he is set to get $44 million in total compensation. That works out to an annual mean of $11 million. When his current contract runs out in 2024, the Timberwolves will make him a qualifying offer for 1 year at a salary of $17.5 million. He will have the option of accepting accepting or declining the offer at that time. If Edwards takes up the qualifying offer, he will have to fulfill the terms of his current deal for 1 year before becoming a free agent without any restrictions in 2025. We believe that the Timberwolves will want to keep him under contract for an extended period of time given where he is in his career. He has not been selected for either an All-NBA team or an All-Star team as of now. However, if he achieves it during the next 2 years, he might be eligible for a significant extension of his contract. At this point in time, it appears that his second contract will be worth more than $130 million. Endorsements. It's possible that you've been curious about whether or not Edwards has an endorsement deal to his name. The year 2020 marked the beginning of his one and only sponsorship deal to date. Adidas signed Edwards and made him one of the very few NBA stars to have an endorsement deal with the brand amongst the NBA. Now that he has a deal with Adidas, he's in the same company as Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Derrick Rose, all of whom have previously had similar titles. Even while we don't have all the details, we are confident in saying that he will have a never-ending supply of new kicks and gear. Cars. Ant-Man is famous for his spectacular dunks, but he also enjoys soaring into the air in his Lamborghini Urus, equipped with Forgiato wheels. This incredible automobile is capable of an astounding 641 horsepower thanks to its V8 engine. Edwards made the decision to give the interior a more modern look by selecting a blue interior. The steering wheel in blue is unquestionably of the highest quality. It is expected that this set of wheels has cost roughly $250,000. Mansion. Due to the fact that he has only recently ended his second season playing in the NBA, he does not currently own a house, but he does make his home in Atlanta, Georgia. He's a dog enthusiast and currently has 2 canine companions who are his closest friends. Jersey number 5. If you follow basketball, it's likely not the first time you've noticed Edwards sporting the number 5 on the jerseys he wears, so this won't be the first time you see it. You have most likely been asking why this is the case. Simply put, he does this as a way to remember his mother and his grandmother, both of whom passed away on the 5th of the month. Love life. In the year 2020, Edwards began dating Janine Roble, who was around 8 years his senior. Because they kept their relationship so quiet, hardly much is known about it. After a few short months together, they decided to part ways. In the year 2021, he began a romantic relationship with a woman named Shannon. It turns out that she is Chief Keef's baby mama, and information about their relationship has surfaced on social media. Ant-Man is well-liked across all platforms of social media, and the character has more than 1 million followers on Instagram and more than 123,000 followers on Twitter. Net wealth. You've all been waiting for this moment, and it has finally arrived. What is the truth behind Anthony Edwards' net worth? Edwards has amassed a net worth of $14 million thanks to the various sponsorship deals and wages earned so far as a professional ball player. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel for more celebrity and basketball content.